I'm looking for. Met a lot of women out there on tour. Ran through them all, but I'm just not sure. Yeah, we gon' fight, but I think that's just sound right here, baby. It feels so first class flights, almost home, but let's go. Fresh off the plane, into the bed. Know a little more than what you pay for your rent. I'm tired of the road, no shows booked. Need something home cooked. Straight in the door, straight to the floor. I'm already high, but light up one more. Just got home, I'm trying to chill, but I gotta hit the block, get a little yak. With the hood, see if this is good. Jake is on me, asking me why my music all loud. I just tell him, throw a little dice, head crack twice. Light something up, I'm starting to feel nice. They looping around, let me go and peel, cause hey, I'm looking for. Met a lot of women out there on tour. Ran through them all, but I'm just not sure. Yeah, we gon' fight, but I think that's just first class flights, almost home, but hat low enough, short sleeve, no cuff. Aston Martin sitting outside tough. Shorty shotgun, black Hillary Duff. Chick do it big like I was down with Puff. Now I'm in the club, no VIP. I'm down low where every last hoodlum be. I feel baby boy trying ice grill me, but walk up to him, you know, nice and polite. Let him know it's real, lift the shirt up light. I'ma let it off, cause I ain't trying to fight, but you damn right. Anyway, I'm trying to see who else here. I see shorty staring at me way over there. I'm sorry, babe girl, but I gotta disappear, cause hey, I'm looking for. Met a lot of women out there on tour. Ran through them all, but I'm just not sure. Yeah, we gon' fight, but I think that's just first class flights, almost home, but let's go. Betty right knocking, got 'em on. Hey, I'm looking for. Met a lot of women out there on tour. Ran through them all, but I'm just not sure. Yeah, we gon' fight, but I think that's just sound right here, baby. It feels so first class flights, almost home, but let's go. Fresh off the plane, into the bed. Know a little more than what you pay for your rent. I'm tired of the road, no shows booked. Need something home cooked. Straight in the door, straight to the floor. I'm already high, but light up one more. Just got home, I'm trying to chill, but gotta hit the block, get a little yak. With the hood, see if this is good. Jake is on me, asking me why my music all loud. I just tell him, throw a little dice, head crack twice. Light something up, I'm starting to feel nice. They looping around, let me go and peel, cause hey, I'm looking for. Met a lot of women out there on tour. Ran through them all, but I'm just not sure. Yeah, we gon' fight, but I think that's just first class flights, almost home, but hat low enough, short sleeve, no cuff. Aston Martin sitting outside tough. Shorty shotgun, black Hillary Duff. Chick do it big like I was down with Puff. Now I'm in the club, no VIP. I'm down low where every last hoodlum be. I feel baby boy trying ice grill me, but walk up to him, you know, nice and polite. Let him know it's real, lift the shirt up light. I'ma let it off, cause I ain't trying to fight, but you damn right. Anyway, I'm trying to see who else here. I see shorty staring at me way over there. I'm sorry, babe girl, but I gotta disappear, cause hey, I'm looking for. Met a lot of women out there on tour. Ran through them all, but I'm just not sure.
You're fair weather.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are live.
Hey, wait. We gonna call you Jerry.
You can call me what you want. Just spell my name right, cause I'm rocking the night. Because the Cowboys is still on that shit. And if you don't believe that, then you're smoking the pipe. Yeah, bars.
That's you, the Eagles.
Bars.
The Eagles spoke him and
Bars. Listen.
Your name is gonna be Jerry West Jr. from now on, bro.
Hey,
Jerry West Jr.
Oh man, so disrespectful. See this, folks? This is what I got to roll with. Half-ass niggas here trying to disrespect me. You know what? I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Shout out to Briadio. Shout out to Swordfish. Swordfish, you will be knighted on air on the arcade when you come through on Saturday. Brother is showing us much love. Always coming through, checking us out. You know what we doing here. We appreciate that. Same thing with Briadios. We gotta hook Briadios up too. Briadios is always coming through. So we are here on our Thursday night NFL show. We are live. Big Money might come in here later on today. And after we get done with the football stuff, we might talk a little bit of NBA, but I only got an hour. So what we want to do first, Parker, Ty, we want to recap of last week, which was not a good week for me and Parker because our teams, got kind of stomped out there.
I wouldn't say we got stomped out. Both was like one-score games, close. The game was still on the table for both teams. So yeah. So
the Cowboys and the Eagles was the most viewed, I think, football game this whole season.
Hey, what can I say? The star brings the stars out.
If that's what you want to believe.
Well, there was a game that intrigued me last week. It was Miami at Kansas City in Germany. I thought Miami was going to win that game. I was like, you know what? Tyreek Hill is wanting to get revenge because they traded him. They didn't want to give him the money. And he laid an egg. He only has 62 yards receiving. And Miami, who is a bunch of frauds to me. They still have not beat a quality team. They'll go stomp on these big. I think Buffalo chin checked them, eye swolled them, and then it's just been a mess ever since then. They just have not beaten quality teams or anything like that. What do you think, Ty and Parker?
I can't really call them frauds. I think they just not ready yet. Because remember, Tua didn't get he was messed up that first season. He got discombobulated, so you had to give him a little pass, and he had to get himself back right to get right. So
this season,
that's leading into this season. So they gotta get themselves back how they was, but I mean they still winning. I don't know if they're gonna win in the playoffs. I pray to God they do, but it ain't looking like it. But I don't think that's fraud. I just think they need to get themselves together as a whole. But they still got 7 more games to go, so you never know.
Now Ricky Brown.
There you go.
Now when I look at these guys, it's easy to have your way, like the offense, I should say, have your way against teams. But then I can't say a whole lot about that game because it was in Germany, whatever, right? But you're seeing a pattern that they're losing to the better teams, though, right? And so, but they was somewhat. Remember, they was down 21-9 to the Chiefs, though, right? And but and I'm saying that now we got to reevaluate Tua, and I stand by when we get to the Buffalo. I stand by my quarterback being a top 5 QB in this league. I stand by that.
Oh, I don't. Good luck with that.
You put your numbers with him against the elite quarterbacks. Look at the QBR.
Numbers Cam.
He has a higher QBR. Listen, facts is facts. He still does have a higher QB rating than Patrick Mahomes. A lot of these top y'all would consider top quarterback though, right? For me to say and put Josh Allen as a top 5 NFL quarterback is not lunacy. I mean, the facts would back that up, and whatever. And you say, and the question is, what top team did the Dolphins beat?
None. That's why you're killing them.
So I would rank Tua he's off to a good start, but look at the touchdowns and interceptions. There, Josh Allen's close for him in that regard. He got more yards and stuff. But like I said, I don't know where you have Tua ranked as a QB, but I definitely got Josh in the top 5. Right, I would say, you could. I always gonna have Mahomes.
Oh, Loki's here, ladies and gentlemen. Loki's here, and Loki's quarterback is also done for the year. So, we'll get into that.
Well, I go to the next one.
Well. To me, that was the game that I was disappointed. I thought it was going to be a big, like a freaking shootout with those teams. With Miami and Kansas City, didn't happen.
At the end, it was.
All right. I was also disappointed in the Giants at the freaking Raiders. I don't know what that was about. I thought the Giants had came in here. It was going to go into Vegas. You got Antonio Pierce, Anthony Pierce, whatever Antonio Pierce, I think his name is. He was a linebacker for the Giants back in the day. And now he's the interim head coach. Yeah. He's a smart dude.
2007. Put some respect on his name.
What happened?
We a real Giants fan here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, we suck, obviously, but I mean, we have our third string quarterback out there.
Where's Tyrod at?
Tyrod got injured like 2 games ago.
Jesus Christ. It's that offensive line. Nobody's safe. Like, yo.
Yeah, Tyrod's been out for like the last 2 games. We got Danny DeVito out there with some rookie.
Oh man, yeah, he's
never
bad.
heard of.
Yeah, he's bad.
So yeah.
I thought, that
on the draft train right now.
Just don't draft a lineman because you already know how that's going to work out for you.
We good on linemen. We've been drafting linemen the last 2 or 3 years in the first 2 rounds. We need a playmaker that could do something.
Man, but the thing is, though, if you can't protect that quarterback, then you ain't never going to have a playmaker. I mean, you need a running back like a Saquon who's like a Barry Sanders-ish type shifty dude, because your passing game is not consistent because you can't get consistent pass protection. And, that's an issue. I thought that was a bad game. I thought the Giants showed no life in what happened. I think we will all agree that the game of the week was probably the Cowboys and Philly game. I thought the game was over multiple times, but Philadelphia did everything they could to help Dallas get back in this game. And as usual, Cowboys choked it up, inch away, foot away, just away. We just didn't do it as usual. So again, I'm immune to that kind of stuff because I've been seeing it the last 20 some years. So I didn't
win the next one.
Nah, we won't. I ain't worried about it. Listen, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start putting my money where my heart isn't, and I'm gonna take the opposite team on FanDuel going forward with Dallas and try to win some money out of this because we know what's gonna happen. So I can't, I'm a Cowboy fan, but bro, I can't put money on these dudes. I can't. Anytime Dak Prescott has 374 yards passing, we gonna lose. You just know it. It's just that's just what it is. It's just crazy. And CeeDee Lamb had 191 yards. Like, come on, bro. Yo, that's crazy. But it is what it is. That was a good game. Good game for Philly. I don't think either team really showed that they were more superior than the other team. Usually that doesn't happen anyway in a division game. So, hey, who knows? Fuck, I don't know. All I know is that we didn't win the game. But that was last week, folks. We are going to talk about this week, which is week 10. Tonight, there is a game, and oh my God, it is bad. It involves 2 bad teams. Man, I feel bad for the Thursday night guys that have to even call this game. We have Carolina at Chicago. And this would be nice back in the day if they had Hester back there and Cam was in his prime playing for the Panthers, but even if McCaffrey's son was playing for Carolina. But they're not. And this is probably going to be one of the lowest rated Thursday night games in history. This is awful. Carolina and Chicago. Well,
the Bears trying to win because they trying to keep Carolina at the bottom so they can get a good draft pick.
They just drafted a quarterback last year.
Yeah, but they still need
they got Carolina's draft pick. They got Carolina's draft pick. They're gonna try to keep them at like 2 or 3 to get a good draft pick.
The Bears, right?
The Bears got Carolina's draft
the
pick?
Bears. Yeah,
I thought Carolina had the Bears.
Yeah, I can see the Bears. If they get to the 1 pick, whatever, they gonna take Caleb Williams to get that. I can see them draft that quarterback.
I need them to win this game.
You could probably move.
Yeah, the Giants want them. The Giant fans are like, yo, we might as well tank.
We tied with the Bears. I need them to win this game.
I'm not sold on Danny Dimes at all. Being like
nobody is. I want him out of here. He only got a. People keep saying it's a 4-year deal. It's a 2-year deal with extensions.
Mm-hmm.
He's going after next year. He's done. This was his year to see. Okay, they put everything in place. They schemed him up last year. He would pass for 200, run 400.
Yes.
Everything
They
went well
paid
enough
him.
for us to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, they paid
him
him
for 2 years to
Yes,
see
they
if
did.
he can actually, keep this up, and he can't.
I think
So
they
he's outta
paid.
here.
I think they paid
No
him
Giants
for
fan
what he
fucking
did
likes
in the
him, man.
playoffs. I don't think they paid
Yeah.
him for the future. They paid him for what he did for them. He
Right.
overachieved. You
He
know.
did for the year.
You know
And they
what? I
gave him a
think
nice little change.
I
and
think they
that's
could have
about
got
it.
him on a cheap because I think if the Giants would have called his bluff and said, "Where y'all came from the gym?" Oh, what? You gotta let her drive with her eyes like that? Well, listen. So, I think
Would have
that
called his bluff.
yeah, they
Could've
should
got him
have.
for a
They
little
should
bit
have.
lower.
Yes, they could have called it. Trust me, that's why I work. I would negotiate. I would have called it bluff and said, "Hey, you know what? Come back with the biggest deal you got, and we'll match it." And it'll be crickets out there. Nobody would have gave that dude anything. It would have been like,
Yeah, but I think they was trying to work with him. You get a guy. All right, he finally got some confidence. He played well enough. They wanted to give him a nice little something. To see if it would build his confidence. All right, you the number one guy. You getting paid like a top 15 guy, top 12 guy. Go out there and show something. And
And
it is what it
unfortunately
is.
for him, Loki, that's the most he'll ever be worth.
Yeah, and that's all he should get. Shit. He got every. I mean, the situation hasn't been great for him, but he's also kind of skittish himself. Honestly, I mean,
but it's not
we
all his
weren't
fault though.
world beaters.
Let's not make it like it's all
not-
his fault.
I know, but I watch the games more than you, Rick. When Tyrod Taylor played those 2 games, we looked like a regular team. He wasn't scoring a whole bunch of points. It was still low scoring games, but he kept us in the game. He kept the chains moving. Danny Dimes obviously Tyrod's been in the league forever, but yeah, he's a backup to starter type of quarterback. Danny Dimes is not.
Danny
really
Dimes
He's
don't
athletic,
see his
but
first
he ain't
read
that.
and he takes off.
Yeah, he just ain't the guy, man.
Well, I
It's
agree.
time for us to start looking in the draft. It's about that time.
Well, did we choose the Chicago game? I'm taking the Bears.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bears. Their defense is better than.
They gonna win. They winning on purpose anyway.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bears.
Now, 2 weeks ago, this game that's coming up, I wouldn't know. I would
got
know
Carolina though for that game.
Oh, you got Carolina? All right.
Yeah.
Parker with the wild card. Now,
I think the Bears defense is tough.
I hope you do realize that the Bears been playing good, but they just been selling to keep that low draft pick or that high draft pick. Because whoever that quarterback they got in now, he kind of be doing better. He has been doing better than Justin Fields.
Oh,
So-
Bagent.
They gave Justin Fields a raw deal. He's got more sacks than any quarterback the last 3 years or something. I think it's 100 more sacks. Yeah, he keeps getting hit. Maybe he's holding on to the ball too long. Maybe some of that is the product of the offensive line. But bottom line is, it ain't good. So that being said, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 years ago, I would know who to pick. Now I have no idea. This game is Indianapolis at New England. My God. New England is down bad. I think I'm taking Indy too. Yeah, bro. I never go against Belichick. I'm sorry, Bill. I can't do it.
This shit is ending sad, bro.
It is. He ain't never gonna catch Don Sula,
man.
I don't know about that.
Really
I'm
But
gonna take New England just cause y'all going against them, and hopefully that defense do something. I'm gonna just go against the grain.
man, they've been hoping that for 9 games now. You think it's gonna the switch is gonna go on today? Come on.
Y'all got my back. Sweet boy. I got my back.
Yeah, might as well say the Easter Bunny has it too, bro. What are we talking about here? Anyway, who we got? So Ty is taking.
I'll take New England. Yeah. They not.
New England?
Yeah. I take New England against the Colts.
Well, is what you call it playing? Their backup. What's his name again? From Indy. I know he had got banged up the last game. Minshew.
Usually Parker does
If
it.
Minshew played, then
Parker usually does the
then
injury
they
reports.
definitely win. Let me see here. Minshew on facing Belichick. Yeah, he's playing. Yeah, I'm definitely taking Indy. I'll go Indy.
How the mighty have fallen. I'm taking the Colts too. I'm
Really?
sorry, Bill. Now, next game is an interesting game. Houston at Cincinnati. Cincinnati is a team that stomped the mud hole in Buffalo last week.
They ain't stomped the mud hole in Buffalo.
Yeah,
Be honest when you talk. Like, they ain't stop a mud hole when you're only down by like 6, though. Stop it. If they ain't stop a mud hole, like, so who's gonna stop that?
Physically, they could have got manhandled, bro. That's
No, they didn't. They ain't get stop it.
All right.
Stop it.
Wait, who playing?
Houston is at Cincinnati. I'm taking Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'm taking Cincinnati too.
Yeah.
I take them
I
to
got
cover.
Houston though.
He's still mad about last week. Listen to this.
I'm not mad about it, but that rookie quarterback has been playing really good.
You think he's gonna beat one of the better ones in the whole league?
Wait, which one was what was that rookie quarterback that did good last week?
DJ Stroud.
Yeah, that. Wait, what team he on?
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm taking Houston. Fuck that. Give me Houston. I like dude.
Who they play again?
Cincinnati.
Tampa Bay.
Oh,
No, I'm
Tampa
talking
Bay.
about last week. They played Tampa.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna take him just because.
I mean, it's
I'm
not a
going
bad
you.
bet. They've been playing well, but yeah, I'm going to go Cincy. I think they figured it out now.
I think so too. They always start out slow and then they pick up in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
That's what they do. So yeah, I'm definitely taking Cincy here. So here's a nothing burger. Well, not really, because you got old boy playing for Minnesota. He can make it exciting. You got New Orleans at Minnesota. The kid that looks like Charlie Villanueva used to play for UConn. He's got no eyebrows, no hair, none of that stuff. That quarterback that beat up Dallas. He plays for Minnesota, and he is pretty damn good. I like that kid. I think he wins. Yeah, I think Minnesota wins this game. I think they beat New Orleans. New Orleans has got too many quarterbacks, too many indecisions. They just enough.
Carr is so mediocre, bro.
Yeah.
I got Olave in my fantasy team. He barely be getting 15 points, bro.
Awful. My God. So I'm taking Minnesota. Who you taking, Parker?
I got Minnesota though. They still got some weapons out there. Like Anderson, he be balling.
I'm gonna go with the Saints still, just because I know that defense is tough, and he had a good game last.
Keep in mind, Loki,
week,
Minnesota's home.
Yeah, but he don't know nothing about no home advantage. I mean, the rest of the team can play better, but we'll see. But yeah, I just think Saints defense is pretty tough, and they're gonna make it tough on them. So
What's the Saints versus who?
Minnesota,
The Vikings. Right? Yep, the Vikings.
I'm taking the Saints.
Man, you guys like to go against the grain. Oh man, this is an easy game.
I'm going defense, man.
I want to see where y'all head is at on this one. Green Bay at Pittsburgh. I am taking Pittsburgh. I ain't messing with Green Bay. Buddy had me fooled that first week. I ain't messing with him.
You had me fooled
no
too.
more. Man, Jordan, no love. Get up out of here. I don't ever want to see you again. Man, you are a menace. Bum, 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 bum. Get his ass up out of here. Ty, you taking a pick, Ty? Or I hope you're not driving. What's going on here, brother?
My bad. I'm outside. I'm taking Pittsburgh.
All right. Yeah, finally. Great minds think alike. Parker, who you taking? Watch this. I knew I fucking knew it. I knew he was gonna say it. That's what he does, yo. He's a contrarian, yo. He will go against the grain.
I think I'm a contrarian, but damn.
Yeah, yes, he is big time contrarian. He's like, how about that Green Bay? Now let's see. Now the next pick is the doodle pick. Nobody wins.
But y'all gotta remember, Mike Thomason, that man always make he have a winning record every year.
Yeah.
Right? He like a god coach.
Yeah, he ain't gonna get beat by no Jordan Love, man.
That deep. And once again, they got a pretty good defense. Jordan, what's his name? What's the other Watt? What's this Watt name? I forgot.
TJ.
Yeah, TJ. Yeah, he gonna be on his ass, bro.
Yes, sir. So you got this game is so bad. I don't even want to make a pick. Tennessee at Tampa. Oh my God.
I'm taking Tampa.
Like, how is this even on television? Like this. Bro, like this shit right here should be played with no cameras. Like nobody want to see this.
I ain't really watching much
Oh,
of
the only tickets that were sold, Loki, are the parents that are coming to see their kids play. This is bad. Nobody want to see now. That game's well. I'm taking. Fuck. I'll take Tennessee.
I got Tennessee.
I got Tampa.
I saw a little bit of them last week. They was being able to pass in Tennessee, so maybe they get some little confidence.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I'll take Tennessee just for hell. Now, this is a fun game, the next game, because one would think the 49ers are not losing 4 games in a row, right? He was like, nah, this can't happen. So the 49ers are at Jacksonville. Now, Jacksonville, again, Jacksonville's at home. 49ers coming off of 3 straight losses. Has Brock Purdy turned into a pumpkin? Is the question. I'm going out on a limb here, and I'm saying he is a pumpkin on Thanksgiving. He's rotten. So I am taking Jacksonville.
I'm going 49ers.
Okay.
Well, all right. Reason why I'm gonna take Jacksonville because they one of the hottest teams of the AFC in the NFL right now.
That
so
is
that's
very
why I'm
true.
picking Jacksonville.
That is very true. So yeah, Loki.
Shit, I still don't know. Shoot, I'll probably go Jacksonville.
Yeah,
because they're kind of on the road. But I mean, San Fran they can get up, for a game. But probably go Jacksonville.
It's the NFL. Anyone can get it, but I do not think that. I think Brock Purdy is done. I think San Francisco regrets trading Lance because now you're in a situation where you put all your eggs in the Brock Purdy basket, and it's looking like somebody dropped that shit out the window, and they're all cracked. It's just like, he looked good because, but nobody had tape on Brock Purdy. Remember that he came in towards the end of the season into the playoff, so nobody really had tape on him. Once they figure out your tendencies and all of that shit, bro, these NFL dudes, copycat league, they send people like Belichick taping practices and all that other stuff going on, bro. They gonna figure you out. Remember Dak Prescott was lighting the league up at one time? Bro, they figure you out. They figure you out what you do. The only player who I've seen maybe 2 or 3 players they haven't figured out. And, and it's not fair to say Montana because they didn't have the kind of next-gen technology and stuff that they had back then. It was mostly a run league. But when it comes to passing, guys that they never figured out were like the Peyton Mannings of the world, the Tom Bradys, and the Drew Breeses. Like, those dudes were really hard to figure. They never really figured those guys out. You slow them down, and slowing down is them throwing for 350 yards with the ball, trying to go for a touchdown at the end of the game or getting to place for a field goal. Like, that's how that shit is crazy. Like, some quarterbacks, man, they come in like buddy from Washington who was getting hurt. What's his name? RG3. He was lighting the world on fire when he first came. Figured his ass out, injured him up, got him up out of there.
He just got injured.
Yeah, Michael Vick set the world on fire when he first came in. He made a lot of arid throws and all that other stuff. I was like, man, that's kind of arid, but you feared that dude taking off. You had to put a spy on him. And by putting a spy on him, his tight ends and guys like that white wide receiver he had, those dudes were eating. Fitterin. There you go. Brian Fitterin. Once they figured that out, shut Vic's ass down too. Got his ass.
That's not true. He went to jail. That's what slowed him down.
Yeah, I mean that too.
Yeah, but even after he came out, he was a different kind of quarterback. So for those 2 years that he was a different kind of quarterback.
He was in prison throwing the ball. He ain't had no
exactly. And then once they figured his ass out, he was done. All I'm saying is they get tape on you, they figure you out. Who was Tom Brady's backup that got them 10 wins and everybody thought yes, Matt Castle. Remember that guy?
Oh, you talking about Matt Castle?
Yeah, okay. Remember him? Yeah, Matt Castle. I think the Cowboys even drank the Kool-Aid and freaking brought him in at one time. I think they did. Yeah, they even brought that bum in here. Like, bro, it happens. People figure you out. Because that's one thing you can't hide from in the NFL is you can't hide from the camera. There's always tape on a guy. And once they figure out his tendencies, like when they started figuring out Dan Marino, they knew that every time Dan Marino licked his fingers before he took a snap that he was passing. So even if it's like 3rd and 1 and they see him lick his fingers, they're dropping guys back in coverage because they know that was his tendency. He licked his fingers when he was passing. like before he took the snap. That's what they knew, like in a shotgun. And that was one of the things they say, yeah, Dan gonna lick his fingers. That's how we know that's what he gonna do. So little things like that. And that's why I think Brock Purdy, I think he might be figured out. Because, a good defense can only hide a bad quarterback so long. Can I interest you in Dak Prescott? They can only hide him for so long.
I don't think Dak's a bad quarterback.
I think here don't let the stats fool you, because he is a bad. Listen, you can throw for all the fucking stats you want because it's a passing league, but when the pressure is on his ass, pause.
That'll make him a bad quarterback.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, because the quarterback position is about critical thinking, and he can't critically think when his back's against the wall. Parker. Yes, Parker. Listen, first of all, I'm diagnosing this dude. Anybody can go out here and throw a football if there's no pressure on him. Everybody can do that. Like, that's not.
I see them,
but that's not
with his legs too, though.
Yeah, he's reluctant to do that now because you saw what happened to his foot years ago.
So I'm not gonna say he's a bad quarterback.
I'm telling you, he's a bad. Okay, let me tell you something. I'll tell you why why he's a bad quarterback. Your defense had led the league in takeaways for the last 2.5 years, and you have not made an NFC championship game. That's a bad quarterback.
Okay.
Your defense, yes, it is. Yes, if you can't score more than 19 points when you was putting up 30 plus in the regular season, but now the playoffs time and you're coughing it up and you're choking, you're a bad quarterback. You're a bad quarterback.
You know who's a bad quarterback? Nathan Peterman. That's a bad.
No, he should have never been a quarterback. There's a difference.
You know what I'm saying? No,
there's a difference between a bad quarterback and a guy that should have never been in a quarterback or been in the league. There's a difference there. You can't compare them two.
Dak
Prescott is a game manager. He'd be nothing more than that. That's what he is.
He's not a bad quarterback, though, right?
Okay.
So you let your personal
is he good? Is he good?
Yeah, he's a good quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And why would you say Dak Prescott's a good quarterback?
I mean, he could make the proper throws and reads.
Really, I see him miss open guys every week. What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm a great really good.
Really, really? How many open guys you see Tom Brady miss?
I mean, we go back and look at the tape. It's Tom miss people. That happens. If that's the case, they would have 100% completion rate.
It's not true, because wide receivers drop balls. That's why. You never get 100%. The wide receivers drop balls.
Some overthrows too that happens.
Or a guy just not seeing a guy.
No, we do. Listen,
that happens. That happens. But listen,
guys miss open guys all the time.
Yeah, but hey, listen,
not as much.
Yeah,
but
he misses a lot. He misses a lot, Parker.
No, I'm asking, what is that percentage though? What is the percentage?
All I can say is not good enough. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta know this though.
No, I don't have to know it. I don't have to know it. I know that when a pressure is on, he does not perform well.
That's a good quarterback. He's not a great quarterback. I can agree with Parker. Now, I only like the Cowboys, but I ain't going to let you just lie on them.
I ain't lying on them.
They did that game last year against the 49ers.
How were they doing in the game this year against the 49ers? Last year was last year. How did they do in the game where you had to come out and prove of the team that bullied you, beat you up, knocked you out of the playoffs? How did the team perform when that team came to town?
You're your feelings right now. Listen,
that's not on defense. That's not on defense. He on offense.
But he's dead. He threw 3 interceptions that game. You know that, right?
Yeah, but he scored.
All right.
Right?
Yeah. He threw 3 interceptions. He threw 3 interceptions. How the hell is that
good? Why are you yelling?
Because you're telling me that mediocrity is a good thing. This guy is freaking. Come on. He does this all the time in the pressure situations. And you guys are telling me he's good.
No, you say he's not a bad quarterback. I'm telling you he's not a bad quarterback.
I'm telling you he is.
Really
he got different expectations.
Dak Prescott is one of the greatest Cowboys quarterbacks ever.
All right, we're done with this. Next game, this is what happened when crack gets slipped into the podcast. But anyway, Cleveland at Baltimore. Now this can be a game because Lamar Jackson has been feasting on people. Lamar Jackson is putting up 30 points, and they got that dude Myles Garrett on the other side who want to hurt somebody.
Hold on, Ricky Brown. Let's put a record chat. Dak Prescott completion rate is 70.2. He has 13 touchdowns and 5 interceptions.
Yeah, and
For
what
a
if
bad quarterback, I'll take that.
okay. How many losses he got this year?
2.
What you mean? Is it football a team game?
He can forgetting that.
He got 3.
Okay.
We got 3 of them.
He don't put no pressure on the defense. It's only Dak fault.
No, defense. The defense is a top 5 defense in the league. We're not gonna put it on defense. Yeah, defense top.
His QB, Dak Prescott QB rate. Hold on.
Dak is a.
Listen to this though, right? His QB rate is 100.7.
Yes, yes, Loki, 100%. Yes, that's the perfect time. Yes, he's a. See, here's people get this illusion that with all these stats that he has, but a lot of the times because of his 3 and outs, that they're down by 2 or 3 touchdowns, and when he comes back because he's got to throw the ball and he's got all these stats and touchdowns, you think, oh, Dak's a good quarterback, but he's the reason with his inconsistencies by going 3 and out. 3 and out, 3 and out, and the other team is scoring, and they're punting or getting field goals, and now the defense gets a takeaway. Oh, that comes in, he'll throw a touchdown then, and now it looks like they're in the game again. But he has caused most of the problems for the slow starts of the Dallas Cowboys. That's a fact. That's a fact. The first position. Hold on. The first possession of the game last week, Eagles gave him the ball first because they know 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
Run game in this year.
Terrible.
Okay.
Terrible.
That's the quarterback's fault?
No. Well, no, that's the executive's fault for trading away the 4th, 3rd down and short yardage running back. And if you notice how Dak looked, hold on. No, I never said anything bad about Zeke. Never. Never.
Right, we gonna go back.
We can go back. I ain't never, bro. First of all, what I used to say about Zeke was that he can help on a blitz. Dak be running for his life because Pollard can't stand up to a linebacker. They throw his little ass out the way, but Zeke will chin check you. I ain't never say nothing bad about Zeke.
I'm gonna get that.
I ain't never say nothing bad about Zeke. Never, dude. I mean, he did some, suspicious things to females in public, but I always said that you got to keep. I always wanted Elliott because I said these little flash in the pan joints like Pollard, they give him the money because he doesn't carry the ball 20 times, so he's always fresh. He should be making them crazy ass runs because he's fresh. But when you're the cowbell and you're getting it 20, 25 times, yeah, you're gonna be run down. Oh, by the way, the offensive line isn't the same line it used to be. Can I interest you in Terrence Steele? Yeah. Come on, man. You guys aren't watching the game.
That's line for like 10 years.
Yeah, bro. It's not like that no more.
That line. He was playing great until he had the back injury, and Dak kind of just stepped into that.
Yeah, exactly. I think they should have never took Romo out of the starting lineup when he got better. I don't think they should have ever did that. They were trying to do what Parcells did with Phil Simms and Hostetler. Remember, Phil Simms got hurt. Hostetler was the backup. He didn't want to put Phil Simms back in. And they thought that's the way to go. You go with the hot hand. Well, you can't do that with a fucking rookie. You had to know that. You can't do that with a rookie. Romo, experienced quarterback, reads defenses, throws guys open. Dak can't throw guys open. He's a timing type A passer. He doesn't throw guys open like a Romo does, like a Favre does, like a Rodgers does, like a Brady does, a Drew Brees does. Those guys can throw guys open. Dak is, if he takes by the 3rd step, he got to let the ball go. If the guy ain't there, interception. Because he doesn't know where the next read is.
But he only has 5 interceptions this year, though.
Yeah, okay, 3 of those came in one game. That's awful. And that's a game that he got embarrassed.
But still, he only has 5.
No.
Hold on, let me say this, though. Hold on, let me finish, right? His QBR is higher than Justin Herbert, right?
So?
It's high. I mean, right?
So?
It's higher than quite a few quarterbacks that's up on the
list. Man, see, you are married to these stats, bro.
My point is this.
Oh my God, this dude tripping.
Dak is a bad quarterback.
Okay, you know what? I tell you what. All right. Give me his numbers against the Cardinals, against the 49ers, and against the Eagles. Give me those numbers. Don't give me the numbers when he's beating the lowly Jets or the Giants.
Let's take
yes, that's how you measure a champion,
right?
Bro.
He been scratched this whole time.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna say he's a bad quarterback based on his numbers.
Man.
I can't say
you're giving me the easy stuff, like, bro, the games that they're winning or something like that.
We can't pick and choose though, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, a bad quarterback, you're really gonna see in his numbers that person's a bad quarterback. Dak, he may not be the greatest quarterback, but he's not a bad quarterback by no stretch of imagination. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
so
we can all agree.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. He's not a bad quarterback. Ricky said he's a bad quarterback.
He's a bad quarterback. Listen, to me, he's a bad quarterback.
He's on his team, so I understand. You know,
exactly. Because thank you. I have, like you said, when your defense is lead the league in takeaways and your quarterback is going 3 and out and he's costing you games, you know, I'm sorry. That's not a good quarterback. It's not.
Ask you a question. Do you consider Sam Howell a bad quarterback?
I haven't seen enough. I haven't seen enough of him yet. I've been watching this Dak shit for what, 7 years now? About that? No, 7 years.
No, if you look at
7 years. I don't have enough tape on him. I don't know enough about him. I know enough about Dak Prescott. His window to win was when he was on those $600 and $700 contracts when you could have paid for the old line they had and the guys they had on defense. Now that he's making $50, you think that guy's worth $50 million a year? That's throwing the ball for the Dallas Cowboys. You think he's worth $50 million a year?
It's probably
Parker, it's just a yes or no. Do you think he's worth $50? Okay.
I don't believe no player.
Okay, here we go.
Mahomes worth $50 a year. You'll be honest.
Well, okay.
NFL.
That's all I'm saying, bro. He's not. And again, you have, especially in the NFL, where the salary cap, man, you can't go over like the NBA or a luxury tax like in baseball. That man getting paid $50 million has crippled the team from being able to make other moves because he is not worth $50 million. He's not. Is he worth 30? Okay, give him 30. And then you get a better lineman, or you get another running back, or you were able to bring Zeke back.
More 20 than 30 though, in my opinion.
Well, I'm being nice. Okay. You know I'm being nice.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just say this, that he's not a bad quarterback. You know.
Hey, look, y'all can have him. Y'all can have him. All right.
We don't need. We got one of the best quarterbacks. Like I stand by Josh Allen be top 5 in the NFL. I stand by that.
Top 5 in stats. He be doing dumb shit.
It don't matter. I stand by top 5.
This guy married to the stats, boy. You need to go with man.
Give me a quarterback that got better numbers that been playing 6 8
The numbers are skewed because it's about the teams you play.
It doesn't matter. You get paid by your numbers.
He beat Miami with a 3rd string. Like,
bro, when you beat Miami,
he's good.
It don't matter. Hold on. Stop. Hold on, Rick. Who's your team again?
What that got to do with it?
It does. But no, it does has everything to do with it. Think about this, Loki. Think about this. Dak Prescott pads his stats against the Giants, the Redskins. Like, bro, come on, stop. Look at those teams he's padding his stats against.
Yeah.
He's beating the bag. Listen, if I play the Giants twice and the Redskins twice, that's 10 touchdowns.
For real.
That's 10 touchdowns. Come on now. What are we really talking about here? That's 10 touchdowns. And maybe he'd get, another 4 against the Eagles. Okay, so now he's got 14 touchdowns just by playing division games. Come on. What? Come on, ain't no world breaker Hulk type shit, man. Please.
He's not a bad quarterback. That's all I'm saying.
All right, man. Look, on to the next game. Baltimore, Cleveland coming into Baltimore. 1 o'clock game. Baltimore. I'll take Baltimore too. Ty?
Baltimore.
Low key.
Yeah. I just had to hear y'all rage.
That's cool. Here's another bad game. Atlanta at Arizona. Jesus Christ. You got to take Atlanta. Arizona doesn't have a quarterback now. I'm taking Atlanta.
Yeah, I'll take Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting that.
Who low-key take the Cleveland Baltimore game?
What'd you say? He said Baltimore, didn't he? I thought he said Baltimore.
I did say Baltimore.
Okay.
I got to hear him though. I think it's gonna be a close one. That could be a pick 'em.
Yeah.
Deshaun's back now.
Well, since Vaughn and LBK like Baltimore, I wish them nothing but the best. But we Atlanta, Arizona. I don't know who's the quarterback for the Arizona game. I know that they're down to their 3rd string because they traded away their backup. So Arizona. Let me see, Arizona. Who do they have going? Man,
I think Colin Murray supposed to be coming back.
I don't think so.
Thought I had read that somewhere in like fantasy.
Oh, Kyler Murray. Yeah, he is. Yeah, 25 minutes ago they announced Kyler Murray's coming back. He's gonna have some ring rust on him. I'm taking Atlanta.
All right, so I already took Atlanta for that one.
Yeah.
I'll go. I think I'll go Arizona.
All right.
Okay.
Arizona. All right, so now we have Detroit at the LA Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers. Detroit has problems scoring. You know, their defense ain't too bad, but man, you asked them to score, bro.
I'm going Detroit because you just said that.
I got Detroit.
Yeah, I got Detroit.
All right, we got New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys.
I mean, Dallas Cowboys should win that game.
Yeah, so. that should be over by like second quarter.
Because I never seen that quarterback play before, so I don't know.
I mean, I'll take Dallas, but I think it'll be a close game.
For real?
I'm telling you. First of all, I'll tell you why. They got. Oh, shout out to Mustang Gamer is here. He said no, Mustang Gamer. Listen, I'm a Cowboy fan, bro. Don't do. Dak is not top 10. He's not. He's not. He said easy W. I don't think it's an easy W. I'll tell you why, Mustang Gamer. I'll tell you why it's not an easy W. Because the Cowboys humiliated the Giants the last time. And this is a professional team. They beat you, what was it, 40-something to nothing? Was that 40-0? There's no way in hell. Yeah, there's no way in hell they're going to beat the Giants up like that again. These are still pros at the end of the day. We just talk about the pros like we can play like them. We can't. I'm telling you right now that this Giants-Dallas game is going to be a tight game. I think Cowboys win by a touchdown. I don't think it's going to be a blowout at all. I just don't think so. And the reason why I say that, I think Dak played the best game that he had all year, and he lost. And I think that bothers him. The fact that he played as hard as he did, as well as he did, and he still lost. And that's something to be said about your mindset. When you now, does he go in and he tries to overdo it, try to replicate the 40 points that he put on the Giants the last time? The Giants, they remember what happened. So I think they're going to be like, hey, you know what? They put a 40 burger on us last time. We can't let this happen. So I think it's a close game. I think Dallas wins, but I think it's a close game. Shout out to my cousin Rob. He said Dak, and he let Rob, who's your team? You know, that's funny, Rob. You never told me who your football team is. This is my cousin. And I don't think he's ever told me who his football team was. He's ashamed. Don't tell me New England now because you live in Massachusetts, because that's a L. Well, I don't know what to tell you, bro. So I don't know about Ravens. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now he's a Ravens fan. Jesus Christ.
Even the Cowboys.
I'm going to change my pick to Cleveland and not Baltimore because Rob's a Ravens fan. So I'm taking Cleveland. All right. So now we have my new team, Washington at Seattle. All right. Magic Johnson owns part of the Redskins. For those that don't know, if you watch this channel, there's Magic Johnson or you see it live. It's always going to be there. The Magic Johnson kissing the NBA championship trophy. That's my dude, Magic Johnson. Got the same birthday as my son. I'm taking Washington. What do you think, Ty? You Ty there? All right, Ty's mic is muted. Loki.
What the hell? I'm going with Gino. My bad.
Going with Gino?
Yeah, you're going
yep.
I hope so. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Shoot, that could be a high scoring game. But Seattle defense pretty good. They got some young corners. I'm gonna go Seattle.
Okay.
I go Seattle. Gino's my fancy quarterback. I need him to do well.
Ricky, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm going with Seattle. I think guess who's probably the most sacked quarterback this year?
Oh, Gino?
Right? No. I think it might be Sam.
Washington.
Times.
Yeah. He holds the ball too long.
So I'm going with Seattle.
This dude trying to play like it's Madden, hold the ball long, wait for the crossing routes to open up.
I mean, I'm just looking at those tendencies of line. And number two, remember those guys they traded anyway. Chase Young and Sweat dude, they no longer there in Washington.
Oh, Sweat got traded. Where he got traded to?
The Bears.
Oh,
and he signed an extension. And Chase Young, he's what? What do you guys do?
He went to San Fran.
San Fran. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Well, next game we have. You said Seattle. So
yeah, I'm taking Seattle. Yes.
All right. So Sunday night game. Yeah, we definitely doing a Watchtower late this week. This week, Jesus, look at this game is awful. The Jets at the Raiders. R.I.P. to my Uncle Kenny, who was a Jet fan. He passed earlier this year. I am taking the Jets because my Uncle Kenny is a Jet fan or was a Jet fan. So I'm taking them Jets.
You said it's Sunday night?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Jets.
All right. So, tie that man. The Red Lions taking the Jets.
Jets and Raiders?
Yeah. Junk and junk. It's either diarrhea or constipation. I mean, it's
yeah.
You know,
but here's the thing.
Chicken pox with the measles.
Hold on, Loki, you going? Go ahead, Loki.
Nah, I'm still thinking. Who's the quarterback for the Raiders? Anybody know?
The second string dude. They sat Garoppolo down.
Okay,
Yeah, they shut Jimmy G down.
Both teams is still fighting for a playoff spot, right?
What?
They still.
Maybe the Jets are.
Yeah, they both 4
The Raiders is 4-5.
Yeah, but they're in the AFC though. But
they still fighting
in the wild card. It's still like
hold on. Pass me the info there binoculars, Captain, so I can see. Let me see here.
It's still like 10 games left.
The Jets 4-4, the Raiders 4-5. They still fighting.
Why did I think the Jets were? I thought the Jets were 5-4. Oh shit!
They just lost to the Chargers.
Oh wow, I'm tripping. I thought the Jets were. The Vegas is 4-5. All right, so if the Raiders lose this game, I think they're done as far as playoffs go. I think you can kiss.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can kiss them goodbye.
It depends, man. There's a lot of games left in the season.
But I'm taking the Raiders in this game, though.
Oh, you are, huh? You think Antonio Pierce is a good motivation for these guys? I don't like that novel.
Still gonna be on the players. I don't even know who their quarterback is. I don't know who this is.
I'll pull up that jabroni right now. That jabroni's name is O'Connell.
Joshua Parker.
O'Connell.
Joshua Parker.
Aiden O'Connell.
I didn't even watch that game.
He has the name of an Irishman.
Win, right?
Yeah, they won.
Won last week.
Loki, they beat the shit out of your team. You have to know that.
That's crazy. I didn't even watch that. That's tell you how much. I checked out on that.
Oh man, what a disaster!
Oh
man,
that's hilarious. I watched Red Zone. I watched the good stuff, man. We suck.
Willie Styles is here. What's good, Willie Styles? Mustang Gamer, Swordfish, my cousin Rob. We're all here talking that NFL talk. Oh man, are we done picking this toilet bowl game? Because we got to go to another toilet bowl game, and you're gonna be surprised at my pick.
I think I won't be surprised.
I guarantee you, I won't be surprised.
Raiders feeling good right now.
Yeah. So last but not least, the Denver Broncos versus the Buffalo Bums. And I am picking Denver to come into Buffalo and walk out of there with the W.
That's not surprising.
Who's with me on this pick?
I'm with it.
Oh, yeah! My man.
He back. He on a redemption tour.
Yeah, buddy. So that's right. We got 2 for Denver. Do I get a third one from Ty That Man? You taking Denver, Ty?
Praise him.
Yes, we got 3 for Denver. We are live. Yo, they did not. They got beat. Yes. So the 3 of us are taking the Broncos. And there is only one jabroni who's going to take Buffalo.
Let me tell you why. Here's the thing, though, right? Here's the thing. Buffalo.
Here we go.
Even every game they played, they've been in every single game. Even the ones the losses, right? They was in the game. It was 25-20 to Jacksonville, right? They lost 24-18 to Baltimore, not Baltimore, but West. Since so I think they at home. A big win. They need this win, right? So
Willie Styles doesn't think they can do it. Willie Styles says Broncos not beating the Bills. I don't know, Willie Styles.
I got my Bills, baby.
Because too, except for that Miami game, they've been in every game too.
Yeah, bro. You know what? I want to fucking see Parker's face when we come back in.
No,
And
it's
they lose.
not about. Here's the thing, though, right?
Oh my God!
Here's the thing,
L of
like,
ultimate
my team
proportions.
won, but I look how my guys lose though, right? I mean, even when they lose, are they competitive when they're losing though? And
So how did you feel when they lost to the Jets? How did you feel?
That was a bad loss.
Okay, all right.
But now,
how did you feel when they lost to Cincinnati? How did you feel about that?
I mean, they was right there though, right? Now here's the thing though. You look now. Who knows what happened? If Kincaid,
how did you feel when they lost to the Jaguars?
I mean, but we were still in the game though. Like,
okay, well, how did you feel when they lost to the Patriots?
I mean, that's a game I know we should have won. Like,
facts. Like, bro, Parker.
How did you feel when you lost to the Cardinals?
Well, I told you on air how I felt. Well, all I'm saying is, whoa, wait a minute. I'm not done either. But you telling me how good this guy is? This nigga's done lost to the Jets, the Jaguars, the Patriots, and the Bengals. How good? Come on. How good is he?
What's Denver's record though? What's Denver's record? Did Broncos also beat the Chiefs? We don't talk about Mahomes though, right?
Well, man,
they did blow out the Chiefs though.
The Chiefs are the defending Super Bowl champions.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I don't.
He got 2 Super Bowls and 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
It doesn't matter though.
Like, bro,
it doesn't matter.
Come on, man.
So I'm exempt.
I got like
I get
2
blown out. Now you sound crazy right now. Listen, we got to judge everybody saying year to year though, right? I was playing and stuff like that. So he got blown out by the Broncos, all right? You don't even represent your team right. You're a fair weather too, nigga. You don't even watch your team.
I never seen a Super Bowl contender only score 16 points against the Jets. Damn, bro. How you lose to the Jaguars? 25-20? Like,
we on our third string quarterback. What the hell?
Oh, man, this nigga's blaming the turf.
I'm watching that for.
Oh, man.
What I'm saying, though.
Parker, what are we doing here? But y'all only
what good team?
Well, hold on. We're talking about Buffalo right now, and I'm just saying, if you take away the win from the Broncos, losing team, you take a win from the Giants, losing team. You take a win. You take a win from the Commanders, losing team.
We should have won that damn game,
bro. Look
at this. So healthy though.
But listen, Buffalo's beaten only one winning team all year, bro. They beat the Raiders, losing record.
That should have been playing. That should have been.
Oh man, bro. I think these niggas is down bad, Loki. Look at this.
No, we're not down. But listen, here's the thing though. We beat a Miami team that week. The week prior, they scored 70 on the Broncos.
Okay, but keyword. Keyword. You said Broncos, Parker. You said Broncos.
No. Yeah, he scored 70 on the yeah. There's still 70 points though, right? So Miami. Let me finish though. Miami team was considered hot. Oh, that offense is crazy. Whoop, this and that. And Buffalo put 48 on them though, right? You know what I'm saying? And we was fairly healthy though. And then we lost Tre'Davious White in that game. You see what I'm saying? And then the game after that, we went to London. We lost 2 players.
So hold on.
Daquan Jones.
My whole offensive line been injured since week 2.
Your offensive line. I'm talking.
But bro, Parker,
we're not talking. We talk about Pro Bowl caliber players though. Listen, I don't see nobody Pro Bowl caliber.
For the record, Loki, the Dolphins' 2 wins that they got this year came against the Patriots. I think that's enough said.
No, but what I'm saying is this: the Bills lost Matt Milano though. He's a player at a Pro Bowl caliber level though. What are you talking about? Trey White, when our top corner. What are you talking about? Those what you talking about?
Tre'Davious White.
Well, check this out. Listen, he mentioned Miami, right? Listen, look at the teams Miami beat: the Patriots twice, the Giants, the Panthers, and the Chargers.
All bad teams,
and Broncos. Bad. Yeah. Oh my God, bad teams.
You beat the Chargers though.
Yeah.
The Chargers.
I like Miami, but they've only beaten the bad teams.
They haven't
really beat the good teams.
They beat the Chargers by a last-second field goal.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and the Broncos are who we know they are. The Patriots are what they are. So that's 3 wins that are suspect, bro. That's padding the stats. Then they beat the Giants, who we all know is not a good team. They beat the Panthers, but then when a real team showed up in Buffalo, who I guess is a real team, or the Eagles, they lost. And the Chiefs, they lost. Like when the lights are on, when the real quarterbacks show up, they shrink. Like Miami is overrated, so I don't want to hear nothing really about that beating that Miami team because it seems like they get beat by a lot of the good teams anyway.
We was hearing a lot of talk about Tua. I ain't gonna mention no name, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
I
think that was tied.
But even the games they lost, they still look like somewhat competitive in the game and stuff. That's what I'm saying. So like, if they go out and play a good team and just get annihilated and blown out, then you want to say they looking kind of fraudish. But they, they was down 21, but they came back in that Chiefs game though. We just
y'all barely beat us, and we had Tyreek Hill out there playing.
Man, bro.
Man, listen, man. Hey, I'm saying, yeah, y'all barely. Listen here, man. You can say whatever you want though, but what's y'all reckon now, nigga? If that lost, listen.
Yeah. You got 4 wins. I got 3 more wins than that.
Oh, we got 5.
So we'll see, man. It's a long season.
Yeah.
See if they're gonna get on.
I forget season over, play. What?
I'm talking about your team.
Yeah, but
hope they going to keep going.
Yeah, but every time the Chiefs show up, Parker, your season's over. So y'all don't really want that smoke with the Chiefs. Y'all don't want to see them.
The Chiefs in the regular season. So
that was the regular season. Like, come on, what are we talking about here? Regular season.
Every time the Chiefs show up, our season's over.
Yeah, it's done. I'm talking playoffs. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, man.
I ain't worried about that. Listen, man.
I ain't worried about it. Oh my God, Lord help.
To lose Pro Bowl caliber players like that,
but Parker, this is the NFL. Every team is missing a key ingredient somewhere. This is a brutal game, bro. Like, people just get hurt. So every team is missing a piece some way, somehow. So that's not an excuse. I don't want to hear that. Yeah, Milano's a good linebacker. He plays defense.
Great linebacker. What you mean
he's good.
Great.
I mean, hey, listen, he's
great.
He's no Micah Parsons.
Football,
he's no Micah Parsons, but okay,
I mean, listen, he's more like he's more like versatile than Parsons.
I don't think he's better than
matchup linebacker.
He's not better than Bryce Pop was when he was in Buffalo.
Yes,
No, he's not. He's not better than Pop.
Let me finish talking. He's not like so much like he's not like a edge rusher. He's not that. He's a matchup linebacker.
Oh man,
he can play the run. He could blitz and he could cover in zone.
Shout out to Willie Style. Willie Style said, "Parker, the Bills been washed for 2 years now. The spirit of the Giants is all over your team, fam. It's time to call a rap, bro. Respectfully
like
speaking."
Like you said, my buggers talking this football. They don't know football though. You gotta understand,
Parker.
like,
I noticed something about you, Parker. You are married to these stats, bro. You know there is a such thing as empty stats. Yeah, but you're telling me how Dak's a good freaking quarterback because of stats. You're telling me how Josh Allen's a quarterback to stats and he gives the ball away to the Jets and he cost them that game. Like, if it comes down and y'all don't get into that's a big game. But that's a game you have to win, bro. The Jets without Aaron Rodgers losing the first play, you have to win that game.
Okay, that game's over with. It doesn't matter. Okay, that's a game okay, that's over with. I'm not dwelling in the past. You know what I'm saying? If you look at his numbers, what he's doing this season is amongst the league leaders.
All right, let me ask you this. So if the Bills lose to the Broncos, are you prepared to come on to the safe point and say that the Bills season's done and that
it won't be done? It won't be done though.
So all right, so if they lose to the Broncos, are they overrated? If they lose to the Broncos?
They're not overrated.
Oh my God.
Here's the thing, right?
This guy doesn't understand.
Do like a catch-22.
This guy doesn't understand.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? It's not overrated because they had on the defensive side though, because the other team is scoring on the defensive side. You can see it. People's banged up and stuff like that. What are you talking about?
Police Style said, Parker, you crazy, bro. They haven't won me any goddamn money in fantasy. Watch.
Hold on, you talking about fantasy? Did you take Dalton Kincaid though? You want some fantasy points for him? You know? Here's the thing though, right?
Lonely teardrops.
I mean, like, who's the guy? Davis has been inconsistent at the 2 for Buffalo. Also, he has been inconsistent. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It's Parker. So keep in mind, folks, here, Parker is saying that the Bills are not overrated if they lose to the Broncos. Bro, you are
okay. Are the Chiefs overrated? Are the Chiefs overrated?
They're not
The
overrated.
they got
'cause they can't
rings.
be rated
Look,
that
they
high
got blew
right
out.
now.
They got blew out by the Broncos.
But they
though.
got rings. Like,
It
bro,
doesn't matter.
they've been to the mountaintop like Martin Luther King. What are we talking about here?
We're talking about for this year, though, right? For this
Oh,
year.
come
man.
on.
So no, it can't work for one. Okay,
That's a Super Bowl team, bro. That's a Super Bowl team, a Super Bowl winning team. They're not even in the same block.
They've been to the AFC.
Bro,
Championship.
this is practice for these dudes. It only matters in January, man. They're freaking chilling. Come on, man. They know what it takes to get there.
What we're not going to do is say a team is overrated, lose to them, because listen, one of the teams, the defending champions, got blown out. Wasn't really competitive against those guys. He got blown out by the Broncos.
Didn't Pat Mahomes have the flu that game, though?
No, we ain't come on.
Yeah.
I think he had the flu. I think he did.
Okay, he had the flu. Yeah.
They said he had the flu. I'm trying to tell you.
They literally reported that, bro.
Yeah, they said he had the flu.
He ain't had no damn flu. Stop it.
What do you... I'll put it on the screen.
Because you're not going to be playing with if you got the flu.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you.
Oh my God.
No, because if anyone that has any type of flu, you're not going to be playing like that. Stop it.
Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Pat Mahomes played last Sunday's game against the Broncos with the flu. I've had a Sunday's international game against the Dolphins. Mahomes said he's in perfect health now. Mahomes addressed the media members in Germany on Friday. See? He had the flu.
Hey, Parker, tell him we ain't trying to hear that shit. He
ain't trying to hear that.
Especially,
listen though, playing football and you're really weak and stuff like that. They're not gonna risk their franchise quarterback like that was conditioned. Stop it. I ain't buying it.
They don't. Oh man, Parker don't want.
So
You don't want to believe it.
So he lying himself.
Oh man,
you're not gonna be out there.
Oh,
I'm not gonna have like flu. They just had an MJ with the flu game. He had a flu. It was just a little bit of food poisoning.
Yeah, food poisoning.
Yeah, it wasn't a flu. They called it a flu game, but it wasn't a flu. They're not gonna have him out there really like that. You know what I'm saying?
Little food poisoning.
I'm not, like in football, and like you're not gonna have a compromise like Patrick Mahomes out there. Something bad can happen to him, like and your season's over. So no,
and
that's why I don't believe he had the
better
flu.
than whatever else they had. Obviously.
I mean, I wouldn't take that chance of risking my franchise quarterback if he got the flu this week, and you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that. So I don't believe he had the flu. Sorry.
Wow. Because you wouldn't do it.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank y'all for coming through. I think this is the first time we ever had 22 live views.
The Jags are a playoff team. The Jags will slouch.
Oh, man. He said, Parker, you ever been called a coon before? Y'all playing
man. Hey, yo, like, you might have other coons try to call me
Willie
a coon,
Styles with the comment of the show.
You have other coons try to call me a coon, but there's already like, how can a coon try to call me a coon? Like,
oh man, Parker, it sounds like Parker. Are you angry at one of our freaking guests? Like, we can't be doing this.
No, I don't got that against Willie Styles. Willie Styles, he comes to my stream, so I don't have that against Willie Styles.
Yeah. So all right. So I don't know.
He asked me that. Hey,
he said, "Have you ever been called a coon before?" That's all.
I mean, you probably had some other motherfuckers on the other side probably call me a coon, but they're a coon in their own self. So it don't matter what they say. You know what I mean?
Oh man. Well, on that note, shout out to Swordfish, shout out to Brierios, the Mustang Gamer, Willie Styles, my cousin Rob, my man Juan, everybody that came through. Shout out to the panel, Parker, Loki, Ty that man, and Manhattan had his mic on mute because he from Africa. He know nothing about American football. So man does not fly in House of Mutombo.
Defend yourself, man.
Burn.
Hey, so
whoa, go make your juice.
Cowboys won.
Don't come down here with that no
was
more.
in 1995, bro.
Oh,
this is fucking ridiculous. 1995. Damn, Rick, what are we doing here, man?
What are you doing?
I got an 8-year-old.
We're gonna take a trip to Africa.
This man out here, come out here every year to talk football, knowing that he how we do this shit?
Hey,
talk about ties.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had a good week. We found out Sony lost profits. We found out Xbox is making more money, and we found out the Cowboys are worth more than any team. I don't care about anything.
Now he's talking about, hey, you see, Ty,
all I have to say is,
this is what
how about the Cowboys?
Cowboys fans do, Ty. I told you, Cowboys fans, when shit hits the fan, they talk about Cowboys money. That's all they do. They suck so bad, they start talking about.
We don't care. Sony lost money on all these chips out there, but nobody wants to say nothing about that. Woo, you best believe. Hey, I want y'all to tune in on Saturday in the arcade for the pain. Saturday will be the pain. We're going to talk about those losses and no gains. The pain is coming on Saturday. It's coming. Ooh, yeah, we're going to talk about the profit losses. Nobody wants to talk about us already. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. You ran for
accountants, please.
Listen. Parker, you ran from the last smoke. Every time the shit get hot for Sony, this motherfucker hide under the coffee table.
It's not hot, man.
It's hot. It's getting hot. Well, all I do is report the news. I'm not console war nothing.
Not reporting news.
No, you console war right.
What console? I'm a PC master race. What do you want from me?
Where you getting information about profits from?
Hey, wait a minute.
I have an inside source, Agent Slugger. It's giving me information.
This is a sport podcast. Stick to
what sport? The sport, the show's over. What are you talking about? We went through all the picks. We went through all the news. And I said, how about them Cowboys? The show's over.
All right, then you got to end the stream.
No, I don't want to end the stream. I just want to. I'm giving a prelude to what we're gonna get on Saturday on the arcade. Yeah, this is a prelude. We have things to talk about. We got Spider-Man selling 5 million. We got Sony giving away 5 million copies of Spider-Man. Like, we have to talk about these things.
We ain't doing this. I'm just keeping it. I ain't doing no console warring type of bullshit.
There's no console warring. We're just talking numbers. How is this? Hey, you know what? Matter of fact, I'll ask you, Loki. Loki, I'll ask you this, Loki, because me and Ty asked Parker this earlier. So let's say that Sony is giving away a digital code of Spider-Man for every PlayStation that they sell. We're trying to tell Parker that they are losing money that way. He said it's not true. How do you feel about that, sir?
If it's driving people to buy the console, then I mean, I don't know.
I mean, they get a profit on the page.
Yeah, I don't know how it's losing.
But this is one of the topics we want to talk about because
what if it incentivizes people to buy the console more by having the game package instead of having to buy a game? You get in the game with it. They incentivizes them to buy it more.
No, that's not. He said it wrong, Loki. So this what happened. We basically tell them every person that don't buy the game, Sony losing out on $70. That's basically what it come down to, right? So we telling him they doing it at a loss. He said it's not a loss because it's a good.
But we not in their financials. But saying it's at a loss is thinking from a consumer's perspective.
I didn't get to finish.
If it's driving people to buy more consoles,
I didn't get to finish. Let me finish before you say that. Let me finish. We was trying to explain to him, right? If you give the game away for nothing and you only buying the console, you still the person don't spend their $70 to get the game, right? That's what we basically said. So every console that come with it, the person don't spend the $70 to get the game. So they basically losing the little $77 for the game or whichever version they're gonna get.
How about
so
basically
$77.
Well,
I don't mean how you losing if they didn't.
No, but it will work. It will work this way, right? It depends on the price of the console. Now, if they're saying the console itself costs $499, but if you get Spider-Man with it and you have to pay maybe $550 or $560 plus tax, that's not free because the basic console will be $499. But if you're getting the game with it, they said $50 extra. Then you pretty much did just pay for something else. In essence, so if it's like $499 in a game, that's free. But if it's not just $499 flat, then yeah, you are honestly paying for the game. It just may not be the $70, but you are still paying like $50 or whatever the case may be. So you got to go based on what's the base price of the console and how much does it cost you with the game. So if it costs more, then you are kind of paying for the game as well. It just now bundling it together. So that's how you gotta.
And I don't look at Sony necessarily losing when they making a profit off of that anyway. So you add.
Yeah, but now your profit shrinks because you make the profit that you made on a console. You now gave away a free game. So how is that not losing money?
No,
man.
If anything,
They didn't give out a. They it's bundled with the console. It's incentivizing people
for the base price of the
All right,
console.
all right. Well, we'll talk again. We'll talk about it more. Well, y'all can finish talking about it, but I'm ending the show now because I gotta get to work.
Yeah, so that's why I don't see them losing that.
All right, thank y'all for coming through. Appreciate it.
Here's the thing, though, right? On the report.